What is up? What is going on, my good people, my favorite people? We gotta get to the game play. Let's get into it. We are back on Twitch for another East versus East matchup here. I love to see these type of matchups where they're going up against each other in the conferences. And Pittsburgh and New York is going to be the two teams on tonight. I see the people in the chat. I'm seeing people saying what's up to me. What's going on, everybody? Hope you're having a blessed start to your weekend. Saturday action here tonight. We will be in the Big Apple for this one. We'll have to see what happens between these two teams for sure. They're in two similar situations, but in two different classes, I would say. Pittsburgh was one of the favorites going into the league last season, but they fell short of the playoffs. So now they're trying to start out hot and potentially put themselves in the position for their first playoff spot. And New York, they're a young team through and through. They're building through the draft a little bit through free agency. Aaron Nike at quarterback. He says he's ready to put the team on the map. And he's got a lot of great weapons around him. The defense is getting stronger. I love to see it. I pretty much have everything ready to go. How are y'all feeling? Let me know how you're feeling in the chat. But before you answer, let me go ahead and hit that play a game button. Let's go ahead and get into it. Best of luck to both of these teams. Get in the giveaway and we are underway. Because looks like it's going to be a kneel down there by the return man. Let's go ahead and get this sound rolling. Best of luck to both of these teams as they give it straight up to Mike Hawk to start out the season. Why not a gain of 6 here for Pittsburgh? They're going to start off with the football. Money Mills back here in the Pittsburgh uniform. Quick pitch, middle field, and caught and cutting through and slicing the defense is Anthony Stank. As he's kind of the de facto #1 on this offense now that Blake Grant is gone. And they're going to make a big play right there. It's 1st and 10 coming for Pittsburgh already. Handoff, pushing forward and gonna push through is Mike Hawk. And it's gonna make a 2nd and inches. Got some love for the Mafia uniforms in the chat. I love them too. They're one of my favorite. One of the favorites I've ever made. One of the first that I worked on with making this mod too. That's definitely something worth noting as we see another handoff to Mike and he's just running all over this defense right now. And he's going to get 3 carries for 20 yards so far in this one. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming up though. Pittsburgh looking pretty nice so far. Don't mind the commentary team in the background. For the PA team, they don't know what they're talking about. Who is this team they're talking about? As they throw it short, and there goes the familiar face from last season, the former Voyager getting some work in this Pittsburgh offense. Ty White at tight end, one of the top tier players in the league, going to be 2nd and 6 coming up. Make sure you get in the giveaway, !USFA if you have not already. I think we're already over 10, so that's a beautiful sight to see. Now we got to keep that constant throughout the season as we see a handoff, and there goes Mike Hawk again with another solid play of about 4. New York trying to slow him down real quick. Pittsburgh trying to put the first points on the evening. And they do have him in the backfield again. Will they try him again? Yes, they will. And this time he's going to get stuck. And that is going to be a stop in the backfield. I believe that was Ernesto Romero III making the play. I could be wrong. No, that's Jessica Navarro. I'm sorry about that. The former Anchorage Snow Devil making the play. And that's going to set up 4th down, and the defense of New York slows them down. As we see Anita Dickin me. And yes, that is the first time I've said it this season. Chances are I'm going to say it again and again. And looks like she will knock it through. That's going to make it 3-0 in favor of the away team. You see right there, right above the left side of the screen, you see Brandon Gaucher calling out his number. Yeah, I think you got sleeves on because of the weather. I'm not 100% sure, to be honest. Like, the long sleeve temperature, I'm still not 100% sure how that works. But I'm pretty sure, like, if the weather hits a certain point, then they'll put the sleeves up as opposed to put them down. So I guess that just means it's a little bit chilly here in New York. As we send this one away, it's going to be returned here past the 15, and he's not even going to make it past the 20. Is Kareem Washington. That's going to make it 1st and 10 coming up. He said, "I'm a dog. I don't care about the cold. I got fur," is what Brendan Gaucher says in the chat. As we see the first look of New York here in season number 10, they say that this is their year. And this is a great time for them to let them know that that's the case as they throw it right side, and it's going to be caught by Juice Parrish. They're a great tight end trying to do his thing, trying to make his way up the ranks. Definitely one of those great security blankets here in the USFA. We'll see what the rest of the crew can do here for New York. Roughnecks' first pass is completed. Going to look right side and caught. Spin move by the big homie John Aldrezi. And he's going to get his first catch of the season. New York's going to pick up the first. I believe that was Makani Kakoa there with the tackle. 1st and 10. Rashad Watson in the backfield yet to get a touch. But they'll send Aldrezi in motion. It's going to be another pass here from Roughnecks, and right side is caught and turning up and getting past midfield is going to be number 82. That's going to be the big homie Angelo Roman making his first official catch in the big leagues. Going to make it 1st and 10 coming up. Spreading it around a little bit. A lot of people getting that work. Roughnecks again, right side, and going to be picked off. It's going to be running free. Number 52 is almost there to the 20, trying to outrun one more player, and he's going to take it inside the 3. Makani Kakoa, Pittsburgh, they're trying to score right now. Looking for a man left side, and wide open is Ty White, and they check in already. Pittsburgh's going to score again, and they got themselves a 2-possession lead already. Money Mills with his first passing touchdown of the season. And Pittsburgh not messing around, getting the victory on that interception. And already taking this to New York. 10-0 is your score. Definitely some time to get back into it, but definitely a risky pass there from Roughnecks. He says he wants to be in that top class of quarterbacks. Can't be hoping in a prayer that they drop those. That was kind of a gimme, but still plenty of time here. Might be the perfect time for them to start working on the ground game. See if we could get Rashad Watson some carries. But you never know how the offense is. Going to send this one away. Going to be returned here. Taking the pass to 20. And it's going to fumble. Who's going to pick it up, though? It's a flag on the play, so it looks like New York actually hangs on to it. And it looks like John Eldrezi is the person with the penalty. So, got a little crazy right there. Gunny McGuire there with the recovery. Yeah, it was a flag on the play. It looked like it was a hold. Now back him up a little bit, but still manageable here. New York needs to get something cooking, get this momentum, as they're going to pass it again. Going to launch this middle of the field and almost picked off again, as that was who I believe was Angel Flugel there on the tip. Going to be second down coming up. Shotgun set, 2nd and 10, another pass. Here comes Aaron Knight, Millfield and caught, and there goes Washington, who's going to pick up the first down. Past the 25-yard line. Right in some coverage there. He's testing those areas. We'll see if they'll bite them in the you-know-what, but right now, he's trying to get the team down the field. Looking right side and going to be caught again. There's going to be Kareem Washington on the other side of the field. Moving closer to midfield. New York trying to get something cooking here. New York is living and dying with the pass, and they tried to fit that one to Watson. That's not going to work out. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Looks like Action Jackson Jr. getting the census pressure trait right there. Going to help out. Going to look for a man right side. Is going to be caught. There goes Watson for his first catch of the game. Going to pick up maybe 4. Definitely a passing situation here. Pittsburgh wants to get off of the field, looking for a man middle of the field, and almost picked off and almost caught off the ricochet. So once again, another testy pass in coverage. There's going to be 4th and 6 coming up here. Looks like the Pittsburgh defense, they're kind of keying in on this passing attack. I do get that you kind of want to get your offense involved, try to get the ball rolling, but I think it's probably time to start thinking about trying some runs, as we see 4th and 6 going to be punted into the end zone. Pittsburgh already with the 2-score lead, trying to extend it here before the end of the first. What's going on, C. Howard the 4th? What's going on? Welcome to the channel. Make sure you hit that link right there. That just popped up on that announcement, and you'll be able to go ahead and make a player if you have not already. Throwing this short is going to be caught. Gonna take that to the 25-yard line. Make sure y'all welcome the new homie into the league. Thank you for following as always. Ryan Davis throwing out some Twitch coin to get in the giveaway again. Make sure you also do that for everyone else. If you got 3K, get in that jersey giveaway. Got him offside, so a free play. Here comes Money Mills. Gonna try to launch this one left side, a wide open Xavier Hawkins. There on the left side, Ivan Johnson there. Caught with the penalty. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming up now. Going to be faking the handoff here. Looking to go middle of the field and caught. And there goes Mr. Clausen. Getting his first catch of the season. And it's a big one. That gets him inside the 40. It's going to be 1st and 10. You're definitely black. I think it's just a filter. Make it look like that. But if you want me to make him darker, like the player darker, just let me know. Looking for a man, middle of the field. Handoff middle of the field. Looks like he got about 3 on the play. Okay, so you don't have a player, see, Howard, at the current moment, so I can't honor it if you do win the giveaway a little bit later. But I do appreciate you for showing love. For sure, get those numbers up. We got number 20 up in here. And we got 30 people up in here. Am I tripping? Or is that just my OBS saying that I need some work to do? Left side and caught. He holds on to it as he hits to the ground. That's Glad Clausen for the second catch. He said, Aaron acts like, did I turn white? Shit, you was white last time I seen you. But that's neither here nor there. As you see, Guy Clausen holding on down to the ground. There's going to be 1st and 10 coming up. Looking for a man again, looking right side. Going to be caught. Going to be Anthony Stank trying to get his first touchdown, but he'll have to settle for the first down. Going to be 1st and goal, and that's how it's going to end this first quarter. Interesting game so far. Stank almost had it in there, but right now, so far, so good here for Pittsburgh. Offense clicking, defense got an almost pick 6, looking for the stretch left side and going to find a little bit of a hole, but he's getting dragged down there by the former Huntington Beach Voyager. There's so many Voyagers here. There's not enough room to hold all these great players. And Tom Krieg Jr. says he wants to make his name there. Shout out to Tom Krieg, his father, one of the greatest wide receivers of all time, but he says he wants to make his own name. He already has a ring, so he wants to do a little bit more stretch, and they're going to get stuck down again. And guess who? It's Krieg Jr. for the second straight play. It's 3rd and goal, pushing him back. What a defensive play. First fret. What's going on, big homie? I love you too. And you better not send that check-in shout out that you always do, or I'll be very upset. 3rd and goal coming. Shotgun set. Here comes Money. Looking for something. Runs out of room and has to throw that one out of the back of the end zone. So the New York defense holds strong here in the red zone, as First Fray obviously is going to do what I say, because that's my boy right there. We go way back since peanut butter and jelly. 4th and goal coming up, and we'll see the big homie Anita Dick and me try to knock this one through, make it 13-0. Kick is up, and kick will be good. Car with St. Louis, most definitely. Shout out to the big homies. But I'll be one name I'll never say if I was okay commentary. Yeah, it's cool. It's just part of the process here in the USFA. If you do commentary, you can't be scared to say it. If I say it, and I know how I am when it comes to the opposite sex of me, I ain't worried about that. It's just a name, as is. But we keep it moving here as New York comes right back onto the field, trying to make the second quarter start better than their first. All they really need is one set of points, whether that's a field goal or a touchdown, just to get the blood flowing. And they're actually going to try the run game here this time around. And Rashad Watson's first carry only picks up 1. I mean, you can say pause if you want. I mean, it's fine. But if you say pause, you kind of ruin the flow and the vibe of it. So, I don't know. It's up to you. But me personally, I just say it. Ain't nobody going to crucify you for it, as we see Aaron Knight launching this left side in some coverage, and it's going to be caught again by Aldrezi. Going to make it 1st and 10. Haven't seen any Calvin Nakua at the current moment, but still got time in this ball game. Going to be 1st and 10. He is on the field right there. Just got to get the targets. So far, they've been having some pretty good defense on him as he tried to hand off. And look at the juke move by Rashad Watson as he almost picks up the first down. Nice play there. And New York's trying to drive here. Second and inches here. Going to be handing it off, pushing forward. First down, runs over a man and gets inside the 40. And here comes the New York offense picking it up. 1st and 10 coming here for the Mafia. Going to pass this one again. Right side is going to be caught, pushing forward and picking up the first down. This Juice Parrish. Let me see some juice in the chat. New York is driving here. Going to make it 1st and 10. Going to be passing his nose, a handoff, and trying to get past the line of scrimmage, not to be. Mother Dunn making the play right there. Actually, no, that was a Herrick Denry there on the carry. Gonna look right side and caught again. Number 82 making the play. Angelo Roman. As they try to get closer and closer, it's going to be 3rd and 5 coming up. Third and medium. Going to be passing it again. Looking left side and caught. Turn it up for the first is Watson inside the 10. And it's going to be 1st and goal coming up. Trying to keep it moving. Gonna pass this one here left side and off the helmet and almost picked off. Trying to fit that one to number 4 right there, not to be. And that was dangerous right there. Could have been interception number 2. Gonna pass this one again, right side, and almost throws it straight to Mother Dunn as it's starting to stall a little bit, but 3rd and goal is coming up. Passing it again, looking left side is gonna be caught, but he's going nowhere as they avoid trying to throw that into the end zone. Would have liked a little bit more run game there, maybe one run, but not to be. Looks like New York is gonna have to settle for the 3, and Party is coming back. Let's see what he can do in the field goal attempt. It's going to be up, and that is going to be good. And there goes the first points of the season here for the big homies in New York. Now they just need their defense to get right. Setting this one away is going to be 1st and 10 coming up here for Pittsburgh. And that's going to be a false start right there. Gonna make it 1st and 15 coming up Stone Way. What's happening, big homie? Gonna be passing it. Here's money and wide open. Ty White, who's gonna drag a man for 14. And Ty White's got some strength in them thighs. It's 2nd and 2 coming. Starchy Chaff getting the fight for extra yards there for Keith Simmons. I'll go ahead and apply these new traits here and everything that's purchased into their respective areas as we see a handoff, and that's a stuff. Not to be right there, number 52 getting it done. That's Phenom Chisholm. Haven't seen too much of Phenom the last couple of years or so, but I definitely want to see him resurge. He was definitely one of those great sack getters. As we set up 3rd and 5, Gaucher in the middle, trying to get something cooking, but he's going to get sacked. Is the big homie Money Mills. Buster Mack busting the play, and it's 4th and 11. Kick is going to be up, and it's going to be trying to juke move it there, but not too much available there for him. So it's going to be 1st and 10 coming. New York with the chance to get into the mix. Stack Sal was experimenting my new setup. Sound great. Okay, that's good. Well, we'll try to get you on the mic for sure. I can always use a little time off while y'all handle the gameplay. You know what I'm saying? As go ahead, be a delay handoff, and looks like Austin Wheeler sniping from the back, and that's going to be a loss of 1. Great job there from the veteran. Now it's fine. I'm already through it. It's going to be weird if we're just flipping through the game and stuff. So just make sure that is 100% when you're called. That's all I ask of you. 2nd and 11 coming up. Looking left side and going to be caught. Number 88. Getting into the mix. That's Juice Parrish again. Good Juice with another play. 3rd and 1 coming up. Need to move it to your room then. Yeah, do your thing. Take care of business. As that is going to make it to the 2-minute warning. Third and 1 coming up. Going to be passing it here. 3rd and 1. Looking right side is going to be caught by Juice again, who's going to pick up the 1st down. Getting a lot of work here in this offense. It's 1st and 10 coming. Does keep the drive alive. No huddle offense. Less a little bit more than 90 seconds left on the clock. Going to look for a man. Going to launch a middle of the field and caught. And there goes Kareem Washington. 14 for 20 here for Aaron Ike. Trying to get something cooking before the half ends. They're looking nice. Less than 70 seconds left. Looking for a man is Aaron Ike. Offense rolling solid, and it's going to be another catch. And there goes Mr. Nakua doing his thing. His first catch. It's a big one. It's going to be 1st and 10 here with the gain of 15. Congrats to Calvin Nakua for his first catch. 45 seconds. No huddle. Why not keep it moving? The offense is rolling. They're in field goal range, but they want more, as that is going to be a snipe by Mother Dunn. Not playing games, but that will stop the clock, so I'm sure it'll help out. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Definitely forced that incompletion there. Mother Dunn, a very underrated secondary here for this Pittsburgh team. With Adam Lester, Big House, Mother Dunn, and Angel Food Cake, as this is going to be a sack. And I talked about one corner already. Big House the third, making the sack. Beautiful corner blitz there, and there was no one touching them. Going to be passing this one again, looking for a man. Protection's breaking down, and he's going backwards, and it's going to be a sack. There goes Darnell Pope, and they're out of field goal range as well, so that is not good at all. Trying to find somebody, and I would have threw that one away, as they're going to go ahead and call this timeout here. I highly doubt they'll try the field goal from here with how far they are. That took them all the way out. It took them to around the 40-yard line. Granted, New York does have the biggest leg in the game in regards to the kicker, so if they wanted to, they could try it. This is going to be a 59-yard kick, the longest potentially in the Madden era. He's booting it, and it's going to be almost there. It was to the right, and he almost had it. That would have been nice. He had plenty of leg for that. But unfortunate there for Potty. Just could not quite curve it in. And they will come out scoreless in this drive. Pittsburgh can potentially get something here if they could get a solid play. And it looks like they're just going to hand this one off to Mike. He's going to pick up some yards, and they will call the timeout. So got to assume the Hail Mary team is going to be here to do something crazy. Second and 6, going with the shotgun. Will they pass it deep? No, they will not. They're just going to go ahead and go short. So they're not even going to try to get into the mix, and we'll go ahead and pause it here so we could take care of some house cleaning real quick before we get to the rest of the game. Shout out to the big homies at W. Make sure you get the W if you want the energy drink without all the jitters, all the craziness. Use that code on your screen, USFA S9, to get 10% off of each and every order that you choose to have with them. You already know how we do. Make sure you show some love to them. Also, shout out to the big homies at Paladin. If you need some software help for your business, that's the perfect place to go. The links will be available in the Discord if you want to take advantage of that. Also, shout out to the big homies, all of our affiliates, including the GSB, Gold Standard Basketball. If you want to play on the basketball court and you want to build your own career, you can do that there. If you want to do college football, you could go to the ECFL. our collegiate football affiliates there, and most of the players you see here in this game came from the ECFL, so just a way to continue their careers and make ourselves a much bigger name. All good stuff. Everybody wins here in the USFA. And then of course, make sure you shout out to Goals, Great One Hockey League Sim. If you want some help in regards to starting your career on the hockey side of things, then you could go ahead and do that there. And we'll go ahead and get back into the gameplay. I'm all for it as we go ahead and set this one up. Let's get into it. Best of luck to both of these teams. Game still early, but we are underway. Let's go ahead and get back into it. Going to be returned, and he's actually gonna muff it, and he's just gonna kneel it down there. Gonna be first and 10. He missed that one. A rare miss on the kickoff, but hey, it is what it is. Quick pitch middle field and caught, and there goes Juice again. Gonna make it 2nd and 4 coming up. Went right through his fingertips. Honestly, you could say this game is pretty even. I mean, outside of the interception that got that touchdown, they've been pretty much right there with them. Was New York, as we see of getting to the 40-yard line, and they're actually going to call the hold. I thought it was going to be a face mask with how he was holding his face mask, but they got to back it up a little bit. 2nd and medium coming. Not too bad though. Could have been 1st and 20 if it was before the play. Definitely manageable here as they go to the 2 tight end set. They're going to go ahead and send a man in motion. Going to fake it 1 time, fake it 2 times. Aaron Neck is looking, adjusting the pocket, and he's waiting for someone to get open, and he's waiting too long. It's going to be a sack again, and Makani Kakoa already has an INT. He's going to pick up a sack as well. He's waiting for someone to get open, but that Pittsburgh secondary will not allowing anything up front. Third and 14 coming. They got to get past the 35 if they want to keep this drive alive. They throw it, and Nakua couldn't hang on through traffic. Almost bounced up in his hands right there, guarded by a big house to third. That's going to make it 4th down, and the Pittsburgh defense stands tall early. Sending this one away to be returned from the 25-yard line, looking for some blocks. There goes Mike Hawk, who's going to get past the 40 down to the 45-yard line. So definitely a great return right there. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming up. Money Mills checking up in here. What's going on? Getting that giveaway. Exclamation point USFA as that pass is going to be caught. Running over a man. It's Ty White and taking it to the 35-yard line. Just bounced off of a guy. And like I was saying, Ty White, definitely underrated tight end in the USFA. You see right there, like, watch this. Like, nope. And to get up off him and kept it moving. 1st and 10 coming up. Shotgun set, passing it again, looking for a man. Looking middle of the field and punched out. Great defense by the linebacker, not allowing that. It's going to be 2nd and 10 coming up. Shotgun set again for Money Mills. Mr. ATM is going to be caught. Turning up his guy Clausen and cutting up field to pick that 1st down up. So far, so good here for Pittsburgh. The drive continues. Great aggressiveness there to catch it, put his feet down, and then burst forward to get some more extra yards. But now they're inside field goal range. They want more than that. 8 seconds left on the play clock. Here comes Money Mills in the shotgun. Protection's breaking down. Looks like he's going to just throw it straight to the halfback, and he couldn't hang on through contact. So that's going to make another second down coming up. Second and 10, shotgun set. There goes Ty White, pushing forward and dragging a man. Y'all better stop sleeping on Ty White. I'm trying to tell you, she's a beast on the block, and it's going to be 1st and 10 already. What a player. And Money Mills is just putting it all in the right areas to make stuff happen. It's going to be 1st down coming. Look for a man again, middle of the field, and wide open catch there by Guy Clausen. The claw spiking it, and it's a touchdown there for Pittsburgh again. And Money Mills is making this look too easy right now, as they're going to make this a 3-possession ball game if they make the extra point, which they do. 20-3 is your score. New York needs to find some life here in this offense. They need to get it started. Luckily for them, they do have 20 minutes, so plenty of time here. New York trying to get something cooking. Let me know how I'm sounding. Let me know how the game is looking. If it don't look good to y'all, it don't look good to me. As we're going to send this one away. He does hang on this time around, taking the pass to 20. Going to take it to the 25-yard line. It's Kareem Washington. And it's going to be 1st and 10 coming up. Need to get something cooking for sure. Passing it here, looking middle field, actually left side of the field, and that pass was off the mark there from Aaron Ike. Had a man, just needed to put some more accuracy into that one. 2nd down coming. Who scored for Pitt? Yeah, that was you, Guy Clausen. You had the touchdown for sure. Congratulations on your 1st of the season, the 1st of many. If this offense plan tonight is any indication, as we see a carry there to the 30-yard line. 3rd and medium coming up here for New York. Middle field and caught. 1st down played. There goes Juice again. Whenever they need something, Juice has been pretty reliable all game long. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming up. Empty set here for Aaron Ike. Quick pitch and caught. There goes Juice again, who's going to pick up another 1st down. And he's been very reliable here in this ball game. He's keeping it moving, getting his 7th catch of the game. Big House the 3rd there with the tackle. And there goes Rashad Watson in the backfield. It's going to be a short drop back though. Quick pitch left side, and there goes Juice again for his 8th catch and yet another 1st down. And right now the Ike to Parrish combination, giving Pittsburgh's defense fits. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming up. Looks like they caught him in the zone with that play. And right now, New York, they're putting a drive on. They got to keep it moving here, though. Going to pass this one again, looking for a man, middle of the field, and there goes Calvin Nakua there to the 25-yard line. Trying to get something cooking here. It's 1st and 10 coming up. And it's going to be Wildcat offense. Now here comes Watson, who's going to get inside the 20 with that play. His 6th carry of the game, 27 yards. So he's averaging over 4 currently. Second and 5 here. Aaron Knight. Left side and caught John Aldrezi inside the 15. And the offensive New York continues to click. Trying to get something cooking here tonight. Still got plenty of time as they got the bunch at the top of your screen. Calvin Nakua in that bunch as well. Looking for something cooking right side, and it cannot hang on is Kareem Washington. Adam Lester right behind him. Gonna make a 2nd down. Make sure you get in the giveaway if you haven't clicked on ! USFA to get into the giveaway. They could get the 1st down by getting to the 1-yard line, but I'm sure they want more than that. They're going to hand it off, push it forward. A juke move there by Watson, and that's going to make it 3rd and 2. Inside the 5 now. Honestly, I think if he did like one of those dead leg jukes, I think he would have been in the been a touchdown. He kind of juked himself right into coverage as they go ahead and send one man in motion, and they'll stretch it to that direction looking for blocks. Turn it up, and there's a defensive player right there to meet him, and looks like Herrick Dennery could not get the job done there. That's going to be 4th and 2. Unfortunate there, but they could very well go for it if they wanted to. And it looks like they're going to settle for the 3. I get it. You know, that does get them closer, but they're going to need to score touchdowns eventually. Kick is up by Potty, and he is going to knock it through. And that's going to make it 20-6. Here for this New York team trying to get something cooking. They do get points. But it's going to be a fun ride here. Pittsburgh coming back on the football field. Sending this one away here. Gonna be returned. Taking it past the 15 to 20. Outrunning his blockers a little bit. But Anthony Stank doing his thing. It's gonna be 1st and 10 coming up. Why aren't I entering? What do you mean? You're in there. I've seen you every single play. I don't think you've just been making, you haven't been getting to the quarterback or been around the players yet. On the D-line, you're the 2nd closest to you right there with the sleeves as we see the handoff again. And there you go. You should have at least one assistant tackle at that point. A great job there from the defense to not allow too much. They gave up 4. Oh, the giveaway. If it didn't pop up, that means you're already in it. That means you already did it earlier. Going to be looking, faking the handoff. Here comes Money, who's going to launch this one left side. Got a man deep, and it's going to be Guy Clausen over the top of the defense. It's 1st and 10 Pittsburgh. They're trying to rip their hearts out early, and Money Mills just launched that one. Short drop back here for money. Just trying to do a 360 no scope, decides against it and throws it away. His 4th incompletion of the game. He hasn't thrown the ball too much. It's going to be 2nd and 10 coming up. Second and 10 coming up. Looking for the pass again. Slant route. Going to look middle of the field and caught. There goes Clausen again inside the 3. Or inside the 5 down to the 3. It's 1st and goal coming up here. Number 85. Not playing games. You better watch out. Neil Mason got burnt on that play before last one. Pittsburgh trying to score. And it looks like that's his first 100-point game. And that was almost picked off trying to fit that one to Ty White. New York was ready for that one. Going to make it 2nd and goal. Single back. Going to pass it right side. And there goes another unfamiliar face that we haven't seen all season long. It's going to be Ronnie Shanahan Jr. After Blake Grant left, that left an opening, and he said he won his touchdown tonight too. Shy Ronnie, use your outside voice. Kick is up. Kick is going to be good, and it's getting a little ugly here in the 3rd. Who's familiar with that Saturday Night Live clip with the Lonely Island? Who's familiar with that? Who's really old? Well, that wasn't really all that old. It was like 2000s, 2010, something like that. But life was so simple back then, right? Yep. There you go. I know John Smith was with me. He said he in the 30s, so I know he caught that one. We old. It is what it is, though. Everybody younger than us, they're going to be doing the exact same thing when they're our age, so we're going to be laughing at them. You're old now. As we see the return here from Kareem Washington, and looks like he's going to get a flag, though. Maybe another holding penalty. Looks like it's going to be Jessica Navarro there on the play. Said that's why you got to go for it. No, you had 2 field goals. Oh, that's that white guy. So you had 2 field goals and 3 touchdowns. Thank you for the biddies, everybody. That mean a lot. Looking left side in some coverage and gets stuck right at the end of it by Angel Food Cake, aka Angel Food. Well, it should be backwards, but I love calling him Angel Food Cake. Because Angel Food Cake is good, man. Y'all had Angel Food Cake before? I might bake some. That might be a good idea this weekend. I'm not doing anything crazy. Except making sure the USFA is ready to go. A handoff. There goes Rashad Watson. And that is going to be the end of quarter number 3. And we're going to go ahead and get into the giveaway as soon as I can bring it up. Give me 1 second. Because I knew I forgot something when I was doing this, right? As we look at the quarterback stats and everything while everything's loading up. Looks like Money Mills is over 75% passing. Aaron Nike is over 65% passing, but Money Mills got 3 TDs. And up to this point, no quarterback has more than 2. So I'm pretty sure we can pretty much lock Money Mills currently into the top in regards to the passing touchdowns. So congratulations to the big homie. But we got to talk about this giveaway, my man. Like, let's see what the actual moves is for this. What is going to be the prize? So many different prizes available. And it looks like it's going to be 10 TPE this time around. Great job there, nonetheless. And I'm sure this guy can definitely use some. He says he wants to help his New York team get to the great things. Aaron Nike is getting the 10 TPE. and he's definitely going to use that, put that to good use. So congratulations, throw the congrats in the chat for the big homie Aaron Nike. And we got to go ahead and get back into this gameplay, my man. Let's go ahead and do it. Throw your fours in the chat. Week 1's almost over, folks. We only got one more game after this one, and it's going to be a doozy between New Jersey and the big homies in New Jersey and Tampa Bay. There you go. As we see the Tampa Bay debut of a couple of big names, actually a few big names. They got Ulf Jacobson coming over. They got Kai Coco. They got Blake Grant. I mean, so many different pieces there. We got to see this offense come to life as we see big homie throws the left side and try to fit that to Nakua, but over his head. And that is going to be no good there. They tried to go for it. Pittsburgh's taking over here. I didn't even notice that was 4th down, but Pittsburgh is taking over here and they have another chance to score. Offense up and down here for this New York team. Yeah, I didn't realize it was 4th down either, but we see the handoff. There goes Mike Hawk. 12 carries, 33 yards on the ground. Definitely some room for improvement there for Pittsburgh, even though the victory looks like it'll be going their way. Gonna hand this one off. There goes Mike Hawk getting those yards back, almost at 50. It's gonna be 1st and goal coming up. Coyote, yep. This is a modded version of Madden 22. Welcome to the channel. If you want to take part, if you want to join one of these 12 great teams here in the USFA, feel free to hit the link to the Discord. We'd love to have you. It is the undrafted free agency time frame as we see a very familiar face here in Pittsburgh pick up the touchdown. Mike Hawk puts 30 on the board here tonight, and I believe that's the first time this season any team's hit 30. So congratulations there to Pitt. I could be wrong though. Did Huntington Beach do it? I don't think they did. They got 27. I don't think anyone's hit 30. No. But great job nonetheless. 34-6. Here comes Pittsburgh doing the thing. New York giving up some points here in this one for sure, but there was still a lot of great things to take advantage of and take heed of what happened in this game. The offense, they've shown spurts, but like I said earlier before the game started, this is a very, very young team overall here for this New York squad. They gotta gel a little bit. They need to hit the gym. They need to keep on updating, and we've seen last year in regards to like how great they can be if they put it all together. Like I believe they won like majority of their games last year and after week 8. So you definitely have a lot of work. Not a lot of work, but you definitely have work to do, and the work can be done. You can definitely beat any team. Any team is beatable. Some say that Huntington Beach is unbeatable, but even in the first game of the season, like they've shown signs that they could get beat. Like their offense, if they slow down, if they stumble, if their defense, they could give up some plays. I mean, anything could happen within the game of football, but it's going to be 1st and 10 coming. Aaron Nike trying to get something cooking, trying to get his team upright. Middle field, a caught. There goes Juice again, past the 50 or past the 45 to around the 50, and that's going to make it 1st and 10. They could definitely lean on Juice Parrish's performance today. 9 catches, 94 yards, and I believe that should lead all tight ends in receptions. So definitely a great job there from Juice Parrish. Going to be 1st and 10 coming up. Looking for the screen pass. Here comes Rashad Watson, who's going to try to push forward and fumbles the football. But luckily for Watson, it goes out of bounds. 1st and 10 coming. Angel Flugel reached up and ripped that one out. pistol formation here. Here comes Roughnecks again, middle of the field, and caught again. And there goes John Aldrezi inside the 30. Gonna make it 1st and 10 coming up. Looked like some little bit of offensive pass interference right there, but the referee said they were good. Looked like a little sketchy there, and I ain't gonna lie to you, but hey, I'm not gonna complain, as looks like Roughnecks gonna complain to the left guard and center for moving too early. 1st and 15 coming up. Passing it again, looking left side and caught. There goes Calvin Nakua, who's picking up the first himself, using that strength to drag a defender all the way past the marker. It's 1st and 10 coming up here for New York. Great job there, nice cut up. Plant that foot, and there was nothing else going to stop him there. Nice job. But they're inside the red zone again. They said they need to work on the red zone offense, as that is going to be picked off. It's going to be returned past the 20, and he almost took it all the way, but the O-lineman was just quick enough. Adam Lester gets his first of the season, and that's a tough break there for New York. Handoff again. There goes Mike Hawk, who's going to spin off one man and take it past the 40, and that's going to be 2nd and 5 coming up. Final 8 minutes left in the 4th quarter. I think we can essentially wrap this one up and say that Pittsburgh got this one, as we see big homie run, and they're going to hand it off to Mike, who's going to try to push forward and gets close to the 1st down mark as he gets over 60 yards on the game. A little bit over 3 yards a carry, I believe. Trying to get over 4, and it looks like another false start. This time it was Pittsburgh that was the culprit. It's going to be 3rd and 6. Got one more game to talk about. Going to be a fun ride as always. Make sure you show some love. We're back on Twitch again tomorrow night. I updated the league schedule, the post schedule on the YouTube channels. We see another catch there to the right side. There goes Shy Ronnie doing his thing, and it's going to be 1st and 10 coming up. And they're going to be another handoff, trying to bounce this outside, but the defense stands tall. Looks like Rye Hoglaw. Haven't said his name too much there, but definitely one of the better defensive tackles in the league as well. 2nd and 9 coming. Handoff again, and Rye Hoglaw's right there to meet him. Go backwards, my friend. A loss of 2 on the play. It's 3rd and 11 coming. New York, they're still fighting here, and they're trying to get their offensive football back. And it looks like they will try the ground game again, just try to pick some of those yards back, but not too much doing there. Going to be 4th and 9 coming up. New York's coming back with the football. I think they're content with just running the clock out. Not too much New York can really do unless they get 2 or 3 different onside kicks. It's going to be pretty tough. And then they have to find a way to hold their timeouts throughout the whole thing. So as we see the punt here, and that looks like a pin, but it wasn't a pin. It bounced inside and then it went into the end zone. You hate to see those. Anita Dickamy tried to get that one, but not to be. It's going to be 1st and 10. Ty White disrespecting the N in New York Mafia. I was like, What is this letter? It looks like Aaron Eck is going to set up here. Try to get something cooking. Pump fake here, looking for a man, trying to get something going. We're going to throw this one and it gets hit as he throws. There's going to be 2nd and 10 coming up. That's the name of the player. There ain't no pause for that. No pause needed. 2nd and 10 coming up. 4.5 minutes left. Going to be passing it again, middle of the field, and overthrows Kareem Washington, who was right there. 3rd and 10 coming up. What the fuck type of name is that? I mean, ask your league owner. That is his filler player who he made. I gotta honor it. There's like Mike Hawk, there's Heavy D, Anita Dickamy, and there's a couple more, I believe. Right side, and gonna be almost picked off again, as Makani Kakoa almost had himself his 2nd interception of the season. It's gonna be 4th down. They could punt it here, me personally, just not to give Pittsburgh any other chances. It's gonna be tough for me to think that they're gonna come back in this one. And it looks like that's exactly what they're gonna do, as the offensive New York just has not been able to get anything consistent moving all game long. As we see the return, gonna try to do something, try to truck forward, and gets close to the 40 is Mike Hawk. See, I wonder if anyone's gonna do Hugh Janus. Hugh, first name, last name Janis. Gonna be a handoff here, pushing forward, and he's not gonna get it. Gonna get back to the line of scrimmage. Gonna be 2nd and 10. Are they all on pit too? I don't think Heavy D is on pit. I'm not 100% sure. Actually, I can double check. Let me see. Where is Heavy D on? Heavy D. Is he on pit? He might be on pit. He's on some team. I'm pretty sure, or either that or he's trying to get signed. He should be signed pretty soon. I don't think he was actually put under contracts. So if you're watching this, one of the owners, and you know you're trying to get your players on the team, you got to make sure you also post them in the contracts channel. So I will know to actually put them on, along with Caboose knowing to put the player sheet in. But that's going to be another 1st down play there to Ty White. 6 catches, 61 yards, definitely got a touchdown as well. So I'd say that's a pretty solid debut for season 10, if I do say so myself. As we wind to the last portion of this ball game, should see a lot more run plays from here on out. And they are going to stretch it to the right side, looking for something, and he'll barely get back to the line of scrimmage. So that's going to be 2nd and 9 coming up, taking that to the 2-minute warning. Yeah. Ryan Davis as well. Yeah, definitely have Annalisa Melculo. Yes, that stands for Analyze My Booty. That is definitely what it translates to. How do I sign to a team? So if you're in the Discord, just go to the USFA chat, announce that you're ready to get signed, and if you already made your player, that's the first thing you should do. If you didn't make your player, go ahead and make your player. Go to the Getting Started channel, where you'll have the links available for you where you can make it. And then once you do, you can announce up in here. You can announce in the USFA chat, in the Discord, whichever works for you. And then the owners will reach out to you, and I'll ping them just to make sure that everyone gets a chance if they have not already. And then we'll get you on for week 2 for sure. As we see the handoff here, pushing forward, and looks like he's just going to get slowed down a little bit. So New York will have more than likely one more chance here in this ball game to do something. Yeah, unless they're too slow, yes. So let me know if you're in the Discord. I could definitely send a link or just do exclamation point Discord in the chat. That'll pop up for you. Lots of season left indeed, ATW. You did pretty good, in my opinion. Definitely did a good job there. As for the targets that you did have, you made some great plays. It looks like it's going to be 33 seconds left in this ball game. Going to be passing this one there again is Aaron Nike. And looks like Jerry Philbin wants himself a sack too. And that is not going to be good there. That's going to make it 2nd and long as they'll call it their first time out. Unfortunate there for Aaron Nike. Not the greatest games we've seen from him, but like everyone in the chat is saying, plenty of time here to get acclimated with your weapons and everything like that. Going to be looking for the pass again. Looking right side. Going to be almost picked off again by Lester. And that's going to make it 3rd and 25. There you go. Go to that link there, and they'll be able to help you out for sure. As he's going to launch this one left side in double coverage, and he almost caught that. That's actually pretty crazy. But it's going to be 4th down. Expecting another punt here. That might have been the last we've seen of the offense this season. Well, not the season. Well, this week. And they'll have to try again next week. As Party's going to get his last bit of stats as well. See if he could boot this one all the way down the field. He does have the 99 leg power, and he's going to make it around like a 60-yard punt and some change as we see the big homies in Pittsburgh take it to around the 40. See, I'm about to say season, like I'm tripping, man. But it's going to be 8 seconds left in this ball game. Pittsburgh with the near flawless football game didn't allow a touchdown. That white guy, I'm sure he's proud. Definitely a great start to this season here for Pittsburgh. And how do you get a false start on a victory formation? How is that even possible? As soon as I give him praise, see, I got Pittsburgh. Come on, man. Get your shiz together. How? Let's try this again. As I was saying, Pittsburgh did very, very well in this ball game, and that'll be the end of this one here. Final score is going to be 34-6, and Pittsburgh's going to take over in this side. And I'm going to go ahead and show what we have available for the final game of the week. It's going to be New Jersey taking the trip to Western Florida to face against the big homies in Tampa Bay. Should be a fun ride as always. Make sure you like and subscribe. Do what you need to do to get on the field. Show some love to all of our various affiliates. You know how we do. And it's going to be a fun ride as always as we go ahead and get back into the mix for these stats. Like I said, final score is 34-6. In Pittsburgh, they did their thing all the way through. The rushing side was working. The passing was working. First downs, they were getting it. Turnovers, they got the turnovers as well with the INTs. Possession time was pretty even, but they did edge them out. So great job there from them. Looking at the stats though, Aaron Nike 25 for 44, 286. No touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Money Mills on the other side only needed to throw 24 times and completed 19 of them, 264 yards, 3 TDs. The longest pass of the day goes to Money Mills there with the 51-yarder. Aaron Nike there got a 23-yarder. Rushing wise, Mike Hawk 24 for 71, a little shy of 3 yards a carry, but he did get a touchdown, so he can't be too mad at that. Rashad Watson, great with the opportunities he was given, 8 for 38, can't be too mad at that. Eric Dennery in his season 10 debut only gets 1 yard on 2 carries. Money Mills goes backwards 1 yard on 1 carry, and looks like the longest carry goes to Mike Hawk there with the 13-yarder. Receiving wise, we'll start with New York. Juice Parrish 9 for 94 on the day. Great job, big homie. Rashad Watson 5 for 40. John Eldrezi 4 for 41. Calvin Nakua in his debut, 3 for 44. Kareem Washington, 3 for 45. Angelo Roman there, 2 for 22. Drop wise, looks like Nakua, Washington, and Aldrezi each had at least one drop. I believe most of them were punched out, but they still call it a drop here. Juice Parrish with the longest catch of the day for New York with the 23-yarder. On the other side, Guy Clausen, his first game cracking 100 yards, and he made do with it. 6 catches, 128 yards, and a touchdown. Anthony Stank, 2 for 32. Ty White, 6 for 61. Xavier Hawkins there, right there, 1 for 19. Rodney Shanahan Jr., only 2 catches, but he made one of them count with the touchdown, 2 for 15. And then Mike Hawk there, 2 for 9, doing his thing. Drop wise, looks like Mike Hawk was the only one to drop the pass. He had 2 of them, and Guy Clausen had that 51-yard catch. Wasn't for a touchdown, but definitely a great play that swung into their way of movement there. Looks like Big House III led the way in tackles for Pittsburgh with 13. Great job. Sean Bradford, that's a bot player, I believe. Adam Lester with 5. Mother Dunn with 5. Makani Kako with 4. Timothy Brown with 4. Angel Flugel with 4. Jerry Philbin with 3. Austin Wheeler with 2. Jackson Brady with 1. Seth Welch with 1. Lecker Henson with 1. That's a bot player. Darnell Pope with 1. Xavier Hawkins and Bodacious each get 1 tackle. Tackles for loss. Looks like Wheeler, the only user there with the tackle for loss. Darnell Pope, Big House III, Jerry Philbin, and Makani Kakoa each have a sack. Looks like Adam Lester had an interception along with Makani Kakoa. Looks like Mother Dunn led the way with 3 pass deflections. Kakoa and Lester each had 2. Timothy Brown, the former Voyager, gets 1. Angel Flugel forced a fumble, but it went out of bounds. And that's all the defensive stats there. Great job from the big homies. On the other side, looks like Dexter Jackson leads the way with 7 tackles. Tom Creek Jr. with 6. Neil Mason with 6. Ernesto Romero III with 6. Tommy Guns with 6. Buster Mack with 5. Ry Hogall with 5. Brendan Goat Shea with 4 in his first game. Great job, big homie. Jessica Navarro, the backup, gets 4. Gunny McGuire there with 4. C.A. Jr. there with 3. Livy Dunn there with 1. Ricardo Lopez with 1 in his first game outside of Charlotte. Didn't say that earlier, but great job, homie. Ivan Johnson there with 1. Cam Mello, the wide receiver, gets 1. Herrick Dennery gets 1. Paco Pac II gets 1. Andy Newsom gets 1. Phenom Chisholm gets 1. And it looks like Aaron Ike also gets a tackle as well. Tom Krieg there doing his thing with 3 tackles for loss. Phenom Chisholm, Jessica Navarro, Ry Hogall, and Brendan Gaucher each get a tackle for loss. Buster Mack there with the only sack here for New York. No interceptions. Navarro and Jackson each get 1 pass deflection. And that's all the defensive stats there. So good job by both guys, both teams there. Potty was 2 for 3, but he barely missed that 59-yarder there. It should be 3 for 3, but he'll take 6 points down. Anita, she brought in 6 plus 4, so that's going to be 10 points. So technically the kicker outscored all of New York. So great job there from them. Looks like punting wise, Potty expected to lead, and he did. 54 there on the average to Anita's 46. Kick return wise, looks like Anthony Stank only had 1 return, but it was a great one for almost 30. Kareem Washington did well with 23 and some change there. Punt return wise, looks like 3 for 48 there. And looks like Bronson Spiro had 1 but didn't go anywhere. I believe that was that one that almost went out the back of the end zone. And that's all the stats there. Scoring summary, looks like Anita Dickme knocked down 1 field goal, and then Ty White got the touchdown. Then it's going to be Anita and then Potty trading field goals. In the third quarter, you got Guy Clausen for his first touchdown of the season. Potty gets his second field goal, and then Ronnie Shanahan comes right after that and gets a touchdown. And then Mike Hawk is going to clean up the game with the touchdown. So that is going to wrap this one up, folks. Great game. Obviously, the USFA keeps on rolling, but we got to keep moving. We got one more game to close out the week. It's going to be a fun ride between another set of 2 teams Actually clicked the wrong one there. It's supposed to be this one. Another set of 2 great teams in the Eastern Conference to close out the week. New Jersey made the playoffs last season, and they played against Tampa Bay in the playoffs, but Tampa Bay's loaded now. They got some weapons on offense. They said those slow starts are over. There's only one way to figure out if that's the case. Make sure you tune in for this. It's going to be a fun ride, and we'll go ahead and talk to you later. Thanks so much for everybody that joined in, and we'll talk to you later.